What's going on, guys? Nice guy driver. So I started accepting shared rides, even though I hate explaining or trying to explain to people that don't speak English. Like yesterday, I got a shared ride, and here's what I do now. I accept the shared rides, but I automatically stop requests all incoming rides. So the minute I get a shared ride, hit stop request. Because yesterday I got a shared ride request, and they're starting to pay a little bit better on the shared rides. That's why I'm starting to accept them and just hit the stop request. But I got one yesterday out of town. It paid comparable to the normal rides. I wouldn't say a big difference. I stop request, I pull up to the house, and the shared ride says one passenger. It's 3 guys. And guess what? I just wanted to ask them, yeah, you guys know that this is pool? Nobody spoke English. But the minute I said, oh, you guys get here? Yeah. So either they did or they didn't understand what shared rides was, carpool or whatever, but it's happening a lot with shared rides. And I think this is my theory anyway. My theory is Uber doesn't necessarily care. Well, they do care. They want you to take shared rides and get as many people in the car because they make more money. But just accepting shared rides, I think they're happy, even if you're not taking other passengers, because I think what they're doing is they're getting as many shared rides as they can to show, look, the drivers are taking shared ride, it's working. Their carpool's working. But there's no breakdown of how many people take shared rides, and there's no extra bodies, or there's problems with it, or complaints about it. So you're never going to see that information. Uber's just going to share the fact that, oh, we took so many thousand shared rides in the past whatever months. So I think that's their main goal. But of course, if they could get more bodies in the car, they make more money. You know what I mean? As far as the passengers, I don't see a big savings. If I were to pick a ride as a passenger, and I would not pick shared rides. Number one, I don't want to be in a car with other people, and some of these people really smell bad, and I don't see a big savings. And again, you're only getting a really good savings if other people get in the car. So it's like, why are these people picking this? And I realize now, after trying to talk to another passenger, he picked it. He actually spoke English, and I explained it to him. This is carpool. I don't know if you knew that. He did not know. The app doesn't tell you. He simply said he picked it because it was the first option, and it was slightly cheaper than all the others. So I think this is Uber's goal, is to just get as much drivers to take these shared rides. That's why they're upping the pay on them a little bit. I wouldn't say it's anything dramatic, but it is a little bit more to where they first started earlier this year. The pay on the shared rides is slightly better. I would say a couple bucks difference. And I'm also, not to change the subject, but on Lyft, starting to hear that Lyft is $1 to $2 more sometimes than Uber. So I'm wondering, why are people even bothering taking Lyft when they gotta wait longer? And a lady said that she had to wait longer for an Uber ride because Uber's doing that game where they're pick and choosing who gets the ride with the trip radar and playing all these games, rather than have the closest driver, see the ride and accept it. So she said because there's so many Uber drivers and they're all busy, she'll request a Lyft, and the few Lyft drivers are out there, they're usually not busy because we're not getting a lot of Lyft rides. At least in my area, we're getting more Uber than Lyft. In the morning, I usually get more Lyft, but in the afternoon, hands down, it's all Uber. I would say probably after like 2 p.m. But I think Uber's goal is just to get as much data they can on shared rides, trick the drivers as much as they can to accept them, guilt trip you to accept them. They may they might have upped the amount $1, $2, even to get you to accept these rides. So I start taking them and just do the stop requests, and it's worked out pretty well. Yesterday, because I did that, my acceptance rate went up. So it's a lie that not accepting shared rides won't affect your acceptance rate. I think it is, because my acceptance rate went up dramatically when I started accepting these shared rides, and I noticed I'm getting a lot more offers when I started accepting those. Even though I'm not picking up other people, I think Uber just wants you to take them. That's all they care about. Take them. Here's more shared rides. Because the other drivers probably aren't taking them. So I got bombarded yesterday, and I had a pretty decent day. Wasn't quite $200 day. I think yesterday I did about 180, and my quota for the day is only 120. So I over exceeded that. I try to knock out 120 as fast as possible, but because that was a busy day and I knew the next day, which is now Wednesday, is slow, I was just like, let me just accept everything. And with the anticipation that Thursday, which is tomorrow, will be even better. The time you're seeing this video, it might be Thursday, but the time I'm actually shooting it, it's Wednesday, and it's a slower day. But these shared rides, I got bombarded. I mean, I probably got, for every regular X ride, I probably got the same in shared rides yesterday. And I almost did exactly $90 on Lyft, and almost exactly at $90. It was like 80 something, almost 90 on Lyft, and it was right around 90 on Uber. So not a bad day, and all I did is start accepting these crazy shared rides. So guys, let me know what you think about shared rides. Do you do them? Do you not do them? I found that's the best strategy. Just accept them, and stop requests immediately after every ride. And what I do now is I make it a habit of stop requesting, even on regular X rides, because by making it a habit, you won't forget. Little tip there. Thank you guys for your continued support. It's going to be more videos with me, more AI generated videos. Please help support the channel. Subscribe, like, comment, click the bell icon, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Thank you.